guys, and welcome to another episode of Sal Plays Star Trek Online with Drake. As we begin Beneath the Skin, let's find out what's going on in this next episode. Let's begin. I wonder what Julie's been up to.
War and destruction.
Oh, thank you for coming, my friend.
It's a fair bet.
Quite grim before your arrival. The Mokai vessels attacked without warning. Be mindful of their flagship. It has a super weapon of unknown origin, and it is devastating.
Let me guess, it's going to be a mushroom powered.
We'll need to act fast. The Mokai.
It's going to be a mushroom powered flagship, isn't it?
Quite possibly. It's alright. I'll just start tearing through them with my disruptor beams.
Oh, you got a disruptor, have you?
I've been disrupted for a while.
You know what, I have a vague recollection that we've had that conversation before when I've gone, oh yeah, you got a disruptor. And then I just forget.
Ah, easily done.
I'm still rocking the Tetrian build.
The fleet needs your help most of the week.
Ooh, hello.
Cutscene.
Oh, well.
Oh.
Well, she just destroyed the Andorian Imperial Guard ships in the area. And apparently has caused a massive fungal display.
That's concerning.
We've driven off the Mokai, but they left a very disturbing problem in their wake. We're not exactly sure what that rift is, or what it's capable of. I need answers to those questions.
Okay, we'll sort them.
Doria...
My readings are showing a distinct biological presence with qualities similar in many ways to that of fungi. Very intriguing.
Astromycology.
My specialty. I believe we'll need to consult with an expert in the field if we're to solve this riddle
To
quickly.
quote Orange River, the mycelial network. Mycelial network!
I realize the scientific aspects of the rift are fascinating, but let's not forget this thing appeared as a result of Jaula firing her new weapon.
Ooh,
It's
she's got
not
the
benign. It's meant to
Voyager
do harm.
bridge
The way
on
I
it,
see
looks
it,
like.
This rift is a ticking time bomb, and we need to shut it down before it explodes. My science team has isolated a series of research files that could help us. They're all... That's a damn good question. Not sure I want to know the answer.
You're aboard.
Let's meet
The
here in the
Hoffman.
Hoffman. I'll talk to Starfleet about gaining...
My readings are showing a
I realize the sign... My son... That's good. Let's...
I am now.
No, that's fine. I was just concerned that I was still flying around while you were in some sort of cutscene.
And suddenly...
Happy with that?
Yeah, I'm happy with that too. We got the harm assist.
Welcome aboard. Hope you're ready to go to work, because we have a lot of work to tackle and very little time to do it in. My people believe we're looking at some kind of quantum-level mycelial
He has a
thread.
passion for violence.
We're working on that with you.
but an
Welcome
oath
aboard.
you must
Hope
uphold.
you're ready to go to work, because we have a lot of work to tackle and very little. Some. We're working.
And a lot of technobale. Sorry, what was that?
I was saying he has a passion for violence, but an oath he must uphold. He is the harvest.
The beam is right next to engineering. No. Ah, a holodeck.
Okay, let's get started. I'll initiate the basic holomatrix while you upload and integrate the relevant personnel.
Oh, I know exactly what this is going to be, and I bet this first bit is going to annoy me.
Don't know what you're talking about.
It's what he says.
Okay, merging your data with the core holomatrix. Now, computer, initiate program Papa Sierra 1.
Starfleet. Should have known. There's no way in hell I'm letting you weaponize my work. Also, I don't appreciate being kidnapped, drafted, whatever this is.
Damn it. The simulation isn't accessing data from his Starfleet career. Computer, initiate full security override on my authority.
Hello? Is your universal translator working? Anyone? Who's in charge here? You? It's you, isn't it?
That should do it. Computer, reinitialize program.
Please state the nature of the mycelial emergency.
I mean,
You know, I was afraid something like this would happen. I told Strahl that our work could get twisted into some sort of weapon. I never expected the Klingons would be the ones doing the twisting. Give me a second. Reviewing your current data. Got it. Okay, we need to know more about the probes this time-traveling Klingon fired into the mycelial network. I'll run some simulations, see what... All right, any more questions, or shall we get back to work?
no, we're gonna get to it because I
Nice
just...
touch. I'd have been fine with a lab from this century, but it's the thought that counts, I suppose. I'm gonna run some calibration tests. I'll start the calibration, then the monitors will show you the level of radiation and spore saturation in the chamber. You'll need to adjust it up or down as we go.
You ready?
Hi.
The simulation is picking up speed. Stay sharp.
You might need to go and decrease the spore saturation.
Yeah, I was having because I
Spore
was
saturation is too high. Reduce it before it crashes.
I hadn't it hadn't updated me with the chat, so I wasn't able to actually access the consoles.
Whoops. Make a note of it, people, if you ever need to do this mission.
All right, we're good here. Let me take a look at the results. Interesting. First thing, we can use the rift to transport into the mycelial network, which is good because we need to go there to figure out what this Ja'ula is up to. Sorry, got ahead of myself there. I'm detecting radiation coming from the rift of a type unique to 23rd century Klingon tech. It's probably coming from those probes Ja'ula shot into.
Sounds like we need to send an away team into this
Mycelial network.
To Mycelia.
I mean, I can understand
Alright,
why Starfleet doesn't
transport
know
is
about it because it was classified, top secret, but still.
Admiral Janeway, when she finds out the technology existed to get her back from the Delta Quadrant.
Oh, she
Instantly.
would be pissed. And I mean
ready
beyond
and standing by to
pissed.
beam you into the mycelial network.
I mean, she created 2 new forms of propulsion after she got back to Starfleet official canon. She created the Dauntless so she could, you know,
Good
do
luck
quantum
in there.
slipstream
We'll be
experiments.
monitoring from here.
And the USS
Energize.
Protostar. Whereas in, you know, book canon that continued after the show, things happened, but she'd helped design various other things with the USS Aventine to test quantum slipstream, which the Aventine is a ship in this game if anyone wants to use it. It's also commanded by Ezra Dax at some point. You'll have to read the book to find out why, though. Although I do think the Star Trek Online lore of returning to the Delta Quadrant and what's gone on with the Borg is far superior to that
Between
particular
her
book
weapon
series.
and whatever tech she's put in here, Ja'ul has done a lot of damage. We need to put a stop to it before it gets too far gone. Let's head toward those Klingon energy signatures. Seems like that would be the Jasep. They're a sentient spore-based colony life form. My records indicate they act to decompose any material that's alien to them. Whatever's happening with that Mokai tech hasn't spread here. Not yet, anyway. Take some samples from healthy spore clusters. We'll need them for comparison studies later.
Excuse me.
You really can't appreciate this place until you see it for yourself.
Healthy spores collected.
This is serious. If the network is damaged beyond repair, it could end all life, everywhere.
Damn it, there's something going on.
Hold your fire. I'm pretty sure she comes in peace.
Huh. Now, I suppose I'm going to have to watch Discovery to find out about this.
It's been that long since I've watched Discovery, I can't really remember it, honestly.
Outsiders, I am of the Jasep. We are people of this realm. We have met people of your realm before. Many of them have traveled here. Others from your realm have sent things that are hurting us. You must make this stop. I created this form to give the Jasep voice, to communicate with you. Based on your memories, Patel is compassionate, idealistic, someone who protects, someone like the Jasep. We waste time. Strange devices have been brought here. They make the...
This yield tree she's talking about is bad news. The Jasep aren't fond of it, and with good reason. Its bark is toxic to them.
There was a tear in the sky, and a device came through it from your realm. It gives off strange light and heat at all times. This is what brings the sickness and the poison. We know it. The device is deeper in the forest.
Let's get moving. Looks like...
We can...
If I recall, didn't this quest get stuck at one? This quest gets stuck at one point. Eh.
Interesting. This might be a tardigrade birthing ground. Try not to scare the little ones, okay? I don't think we'd survive an encounter with an angry adult tardigrade, let alone several. The liquid sources here may tell us more about them as well.
Essentially, stay away from the babies, but go near to where they're eating.
Yes, exactly. And scan them.
Even baby tardigrades are extremely tough. Proteins. This serves not only as a liquid source for the local flora, but also a nutrient carrier. These proteins include compounds associated with the formation of neurotransmission, and it's possible that the liquid carries
Tardigrades
information.
are of the realm. They live in harmony within the forest.
These readings could be very helpful to us here. Understanding this ecosystem may be the...
Oh, you already made it over there, have you?
Yes.
Look, see that? That's definitely not Klingon tech. It's running clean, too. No radiation or harmful emissions.
That's a lot cheap tech, I bet.
Curiouser and curiouser. This is Alachi tech. I wonder what they're doing in here. This device appears to collect spores floating in the atmosphere. Based on what we know about Alachi, I think it's collecting food for them.
Alachi are, like the Jasat, part of this realm. They lived here before they went to serve and fight in your realm. Now some of them have returned.
Incoming, B!
Incoming, what?
Something's wrong with the Alachi. They have the sickness.
Oh, they are fungi.
Those Alachi
Was
were
that
of
a
the
big
realm,
sigh,
but
then?
they were sick. Toxic, like the yield tree.
No, not
Life
at
was
all.
corrupt.
But no, they are fungus-based creatures, so if it's a fungus-based infection, it makes sense.
It is corrupted.
Lots of yield tree growth here. That's not a good thing. The corruption is getting stronger. This fungi is being mutated by arc peng radiation. Not good. Looks like this used to be an Alachi research outpost. They were starting to build defense systems in response to incursions from our space. Can't guess.
That's a throwback to one of the very early episodes.
Had a negative effect on the Alachi. They began to mutate and their higher brain function started to deteriorate. Looks like a team decided to head deeper into the network to deal with the problem.
We must go deeper into the net.
We must go deeper. Do, 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 do.
The device is close, you see? The yield trees, the corruption, they have spread through this.
Something's wrong here. The radiation has mutated the hyphae grouping in this conduit. I can't compute its dynamic output ranges and adjust to
No. The sickness has damaged it too much. The living Stamets, the one who came here before, was part of the network, connected. He touched it with his mind. The living Stamets could feel the flow of the... Yes, but this Stamets does not think the same way. It thinks like a machine, not like the living. The memories and essence of the Stamets from before are within the network. We may be able to bring them forth for you.
Okay. How? We're gonna go dunk him in the pool. Yes, we're gonna dunk him in the pool.
The mycelial forest is a vast net. The water connects all the growth. Use it to compel the fronds to blossom and release the memories you... Quickly, go collect the spores before they dissipate. You will need to collect more of the fluid.
Oh yeah, I forgot I gave the harm assist to the Zephyr and Cochran shotgun.
Quickly, go collect the spores.
Because what's
before they
more
dissipate.
hilarious than seeing a hologram shoot a machine? And watching the surprised look on the Borg's face.
Spores. They're the building blocks of energy across the universe. Look how it interacts with the spores. It's as if I don't know where to go.
You only do it for me, but I could be your dad. I do love it when you only do things for me. The thread that weaves life through space.
I so hoped you would find your way.
I can't even find my way out. Follow the music, Paul. I'm not going anywhere. Open your eyes.
Hugh? Okay. I know what I need to do here.
The question is he still a hologram?
Hugh. Now I know what it was like for you when you came back. Now it's my turn, except you're not here. None of you are. Burnham.
Yes,
Tilly,
this is an interesting one.
all of you. You're gone.
I'd imagine he is
It's
technically
just-
still a hologram, but more akin to the Doctor from Voyager now, in the programming extends beyond a
I'm
hologram.
gonna need a moment
Yeah.
here, okay?
He
This is
has
lot.
a human consciousness.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Everything's all coming together in my head now. I can navigate the network again. I can do this.
We are alike now, both created for a purpose, but with the memories of someone else. The memories of a life not entirely our own. But we are alive.
Patel may be a living thing, but what about me? I'm a computer program, a simulation.
Rose to the
that
final
once
node.
lived, and yet, I remember being him. I remember the thrill of discovery.
We were made, not born. But that alone does not define us.
You're giving me the chance to do what I want, to be who I want to be. Thank you.
Oh, you already jumped ahead while I was...
No, I just thought I'd get us started while you've finished off reading and talking to Stamets.
Fair enough.
Sickness. It is strong here. There are 3 devices up ahead.
What fun we shall have, my Alochi friends.
There are the devices. They are of the...
Right now, the
Just get the devices off and then we can leave. Ah, we're not going to be able
this
to
could
destroy
be
them.
tricky. We can't. We need to convince a hungry tardigrade to. I'm thinking
Get a tardigrade.
this could be. We need to convince. I'm thinking.
Something to bring down to fight Alachi.
To disable that probe. Good work. Now lure the tardigrade to another probe.
The tardigrade is distracted. Quickly, use your lure again.
Okay, you should be able to access the probe and disarm it now. Nice! Only one more to go.
The tardigrade is distracted. Quickly, use your lure again.
I love how we got that close, but needed just a little bit more.
Alright, turn off that probe and we'll move on.
Is that all the probes?
Yep.
Okay, where to?
It's a Stamets.
This is all starting to come together. Ja'ula's plan, that is. I think I understand what she's trying to do. Ja'ula and House Mokai learn about classified Starfleet projects in 2256. She raids the Glen and discovers the spore drive, then steals all of the data on it. Unfortunately for her, Strahl corrupted the data before she stole it. So, when she made her spore-based superweapon, she was using bad data. She puts her shiny new toy on her flagship and joins the attack on Starbase 1. That didn't work out so well for her. Bad data, bad weapon. She pulls the trigger and boom! It blows up in her face and the explosion throws her into this century. Ja'ula works out the bugs in her weapon's design. She determines that mutated spores are a critical component, so she sets out to get more of them. That's where the probes come in. She fires them into the network, they beam out Hark-Peng radiation, spores mutate, and Ja'ula gets more ammo for her weapon of mass destruction.
Huh.
Problem is, she didn't think it through. The radiation causes unexpected side effects, as we've seen firsthand. Somehow, I don't think Ja'ula is worried about collateral damage, though. Knowledge is power. Now that we know what she's up to, we can take steps to put an end to her plan and protect the network from her actions. Hopefully, we'll be able to work with the Josep on this. Who knows? No argument there. Wait.
Oh, hello. That's an Eloptra ship.
Yes.
It's like one of our walkers, but much bigger.
Much bigger.
It's nearly Ula levels of big. Listen.
I mean, if they want to open fire at this point, we're dead, so hopefully they're friendly.
Sorry, that's just a reference to War of the Worlds there, people. I think... No, I actually bought an Elochi with me, didn't I?
forgive me. It has been so long since I have used my voice. I was Jarsev, a Romulan once. I am Ilachi now, partially. My mind returns to the time before my change. The weapon is to blame. It corrupts some of us, drives us mad. Others, like me, become fusions of Ilachi and what we were before. Wait. These weapons, they are not of your creation, are they? You must stop her. Close the rifts. Destroy her weapons. If she continues this madness, she will utterly corrupt this realm. If that happens, it will break through into the void space, your realm, and destroy everything.
Ooh, that wouldn't be good.
You should return to your realm. Ju'ula's attack has angered other Ilachi. They are taking a fleet to destroy anything on the other side of the rift.
Yep.
You must leave now. It is our way. The Josep thank you for removing the sickness.
Yeah, we should probably go and stop that Ilachi fleet before it gets
Probably.
somewhere it shouldn't. It causes very bad things to happen.
We're receiving your data now. No sign of our House Mokai friends, but something's definitely happening with the rift.
Riskava and Hoffman can head to opposite ends of the rift. From there, we should each be able to get a differential.
Those are large ships. They're using spellbombs. The Ilachi drives in the mind. Listen.
This brings back memories.
The Riskava is in position. We're ready to close the rift.
Telling Drake sailing off in a Ilachi attack fleet.
Yep. Oh look, they appeared in the centre of our lines. That should, you'd think that'd be a problem for us, but no. And they join when they die. Ah, there's poor Ilachi.
This is the Hawk. We've completed our command. Stand by to close the rift.
This is the Riskava. We finished our consultation and are switching to defense.
Heads up.
doubts at first, but whew, well done. Not to rain
Ye of
on
little hope
parade,
there, Stamens.
Jahula's still out there. As long as she has that weapon and the spores it needs to power it, this can happen again.
That's fine, we'll stop
Well,
her.
you can count on the Lucari. We will do what we can to stop her. This isn't just a threat to our universe. There's a brilliant, wondrous realm lying beneath our conception of space. And it's in danger as well. We can't let harm come to it from our side of the cosmos.
We stopped Jahula's attack and saved Andoria. I'd call that a good start.
About Jahula, she's going to go after any spores she can get her hands on. You're going to want to cut her off. The sooner the better. And pretty sure you didn't bring me into all this for the charming conversation, though that is a definite bonus. I'll be glad to have something to do. It'll help me adjust to life as a sentient hologram. I've got a lot to process and a lot to catch up on. That might be the understatement of the 25th century.
Yeah, so he is now like the
Short
Doctor.
term, I'll start putting together a list of known spore colonies. We need to keep an eye on those. If we're lucky, we'll catch Jahula before something like this. Wow, that actually worked. I can't.
Well, you can
About pretty sure you did that.
Right, let's get out of here. Right. So now we have our mandate for stopping Jahula. But we'll have to see where that mission goes in the next episode, guys.
What an extraordinary series of events. The mycelial network will be of great interest to the Lucari, I can assure you. Our own astromycologists will want to study it as soon as possible. I do hope the Alliance is able to put a swift end to Jahula's campaign. The thought of her using spores as part of a weapon, it's unsettling. If she's able to perfect that technology, no one will be safe from her wrath. Finally, please send my regards to Commander Stamets. It was such a pleasure to work with him, and I do wish him the best as he explores the galaxy in our time.
Well, I have a lottery crew member now. Alright guys, well thank you very much for watching, and from me and Drake, we will catch you next time as we continue going on to try and stop Jahula. And wonder what else is going to happen with, oh that's a bit bright, with the Klingon Empire now that she's returned, and how Smoke Eye is set to try and rise from the ashes like the Phoenix. Anyway, take care for now.